Okay, so we are going to take this toward a one-legged crow today. So the flow is going to be very core intensive. It's going to get into the upper body, work with your bent arm strength. A lot of work through the back line of the body and getting into the glutes. And if you were to take the full version of one-legged crow, you'd see where the glutes fit into all this. So it may or may not be apparent once you get to that pose. But the one-legged crow itself is a demonstration I have here before we begin. So what's going to happen once we get into the main part of the flow, every sequence will bring you to the front of the mat. As usual, come into crow first, and from that crow, I want you to see about at least shifting weight over to one arm and trying to take one of your legs up at least a little bit, even just for a moment. Just work that as best you can. See how far you want to go with this. If you don't play with this pose too much, it's much harder than your regular crow. The core strength it takes is quite a bit more significant, and that'll become apparent right away. So just take things in stages, go slow, and just take it to the point that's actually going to work. So what's going to happen is you'll be in a forward fold. Both hands down, dig your fingertips into the floor, bring the heels up, and touch the knees to your arms. Look forward, lean forward, just take it slow, keep your hips up high. And when your feet lift, as usual for crow, just bring your toes to touch and pull the heels in close. Now from here, once you've got your balance, you're going to shift your weight to one side or the other, and I'll tell you which, but I'm going to bring my weight over the right side, and then just start to lift my left knee. And even just the act of lifting this knee can be quite a bit, so just feel it out and see how you go with that. If you want to just go back and forth, keep your hips high and your head low, see about maybe lifting and lowering a couple times, or just trying to shift your weight to one side, and that may be enough. If you can keep that knee lifted, squeeze that leg toward the other leg, and there's still only one leg on my right arm, keep in mind. I'm just squeezing legs together using the other thighs. If you want to take it further, keep your hips up high, and maybe extend your leg up and back. Now you want to go up rather than straight back, just because everything's stacked a little bit better and you got more structure to support the shape. It's not quite as muscular and won't feel like quite as much of a strain. It is possible to just extend your legs straight back and keep it balanced, but man, you're going to feel that right away. It's much harder to hold. So just take things to where you can. We'll move to the vinyasa from there. So just keep that in mind, and you'll get as much prep as we can fit in before we get into that pose. So just feel things out. So to get this started, bring yourself down onto your back. And go ahead, set this up with your feet on the floor a little wider than your hips. Bring the knees in towards center and just use that position here, that internal rotation, to help release your load back down to the mat. And then bring your arms out to your side somewhere here. Now you can have your hands past your head reaching. And you can always also bring the elbows down to your waist, whatever suits you best. But just let your chest open up, let your shoulders sink down. And then just close your eyes. So just give yourself a moment to settle in here like this. Let your mind quiet down. And then just start to deepen your breathing. So the inhale's pulling as much as you can. Fill up your lungs, hold on to all that breath at the top. When you exhale, constrict the back of your throat, so slow your breath down on the way back out. And just work to make your exhales last at least as long as the inhales as you breathe. And just keep breathing like this to begin. When you're ready, here, take a deep inhale. And then with the exhale, just open your eyes. And just take things slow. With an inhale, reach your arms out long past your head. And then with the exhale, just bring your arms down to your sides. Inhale, reach this out long. Exhale, arms to your sides. Inhale, reach this out long. Exhale, arms to your sides again. Inhale, reach this out long. Now with the exhale, bring the arms down, curl up as well, and stay lifted. So just bring your head and shoulders up off the floor. Look forward, keep the knees squeezing in toward each other. And then go back and forth. Inhale, roll this out. With the exhale, curl forward. Inhale, roll this out. Exhale, curl forward again. Inhale, roll out long. Now with the exhale, curl forward and stay lifted. Belly pulled in, low back down. Keep looking forward. Stretch forward through your fingertips. Now as you hold this, slide your left foot over to the right and cross the right leg over the left and cross your legs tight. Try to take this like you would in an eagle bind. And we'll go back and forth from here with the legs squeezing. With your next inhale, roll this out. And then with the exhale, curl and reach to the left of your legs. Inhale, roll out long. Exhale, curl left again, legs squeezing. Inhale, roll this out. Exhale, curl left. Inhale, roll out long. Exhale, curl to the left side. Inhale, roll this out. Now with the exhale, curl back to center, arms on either side of your legs, and then switch the cross. Bring the right foot down to the floor, slide it over to the left. Left leg crosses tightly over the right, again like an eagle bind. And then back and forth. Inhale, roll this out. And with the exhale, curl, reach to the right of your legs this time. Inhale, roll out long. Exhale, curl right. Inhale, roll this out. Exhale, curl right, legs still squeezing. Inhale, roll this out long. Exhale, curl to the right side. Inhale, roll out long. Now with the exhale, this time curl to center, arms on either side of your legs. And then uncross, bring the knees to your chest, bring your hands to your knees, squeeze everything down. And you can pull the knees wide, maybe rock a little bit side to side. And then slowly from here, if you're moving side to side, come into center. Release your grip, left foot to the floor, extend the right leg straight up. Now straighten the leg as best you can. Stack the ankle over the hip, even if you got to bend the knee. And then lift your head and shoulders. Reach up with both arms. We're going to take it back and forth, reaching one arm at a time. Now, I want you to work this as a twist. So you're reaching from the shoulders rather than just your hands. Let's go back and forth on my count, starting with the right hand. 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. And on 1, keep reaching with that left shoulder high. Keep breathing. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just release and come down. Switch it out. Right foot to the floor, left leg high. And again, stack the ankle over the hip, even if you got to bend the knee. Lift your head and shoulders. Reach up with both arms. And again, reach from the shoulders. Work the twist and start with your left hand this time. 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. And on 1, keep reaching with that right shoulder high. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, release and bring everything down. Now once you're down, just keep the feet about hips width distance apart. Knees are still bent. Bring the hands above your chest. Now interlace your fingers. Face the palms up toward the ceiling. Keep your elbows wide. Now I want to go back and forth twisting. Bringing the arms to one side and then the knees to the other. So fold your knees over to the right. And then with the interlace, pull the left elbow to the floor at your left side. Feel that stretch as the right arm crosses your body. And then switch it out. Bring the knees to the left. Bring the right elbow down over to the right side. And just keep on going back and forth like this at your own pace. Arms moving to one side. Knees moving to the other. And just keep breathing here as you move. Take it back and forth. You can go deep with this or take it lightly. Now the next time you bring the knees to the right, just hold your twist. Press your knees down to the floor. Keep that left elbow grounded. And if you can take it further, push into the floor. Try to lift your right hip as you're twisting or just engage toward lifting. And then go ahead and release that. Bring this through center. Knees over to your left side. Arms to the right. Now keep the right elbow down. Press your knees toward the floor. Try to lift your left hip this time. And then release and bring this back into center. Now once you come back to center, bring the arms to your sides. We're going to take this in a bridge through a few different variations here. Now feet about hips width distance apart. Bring your heels in close. You can start this with your low back basically flat. And then before you do anything, take an inhale. Reach your arms out long past your head and stay reaching. So palms open toward the ceiling. Press your shoulders down. Keep the backs of the hands on the floor. Let's go up and down from here. So with an inhale, press your hips up high. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale, roll this back down. Inhale, lift your hips up again. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, press this up high. Exhale, roll back down. Inhale, lift your hips again. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press this up high. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, lift your hips and hold this time. Now keep your glutes squeezing, keep lifting. Dig into your heels, lift your toes up off the floor and engage a little bit more tension. Try to pull the heels toward your shoulders. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, just roll this down. Now keep your arms reaching, but we're going to take a second round. And this time I want you to stretch this out a little bit. So step your feet away from you. So move the feet forward about 1 foot's length. And keep the feet about hips-width distance apart. And then again, we'll take it up and down like this. So with an inhale, press into your feet, lift your hips, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, roll your spine down. Inhale, press your hips up high. And then with the exhale, lower. Inhale, lift your hips up again. Exhale, roll back down. Inhale, press your hips up high. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, roll this back down. Inhale, press up high and hold here. Now keep your glutes squeezing, stay lifted like this. Dig into your heels, try to lift your toes. And just hold. Again, try to pull the heels in toward your shoulders as you hold the hips high. Take an inhale. Exhale, roll this back down. Now, I want to give this one more round, and if this was hard enough to keep the feet where they are, if you can take it further, slide the feet further away, maybe a half a foot's length, maybe a full foot's length if you want to take it there. Feet are still hips-width distance. Let's go up and down one more round. So with an inhale, press into your feet, lift your hips, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, roll your spine back down. Inhale, press your hips up high. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, lift your hips up again. Exhale, roll this back down. Inhale, press your hips up high. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, press up one more time and hold here. Now as you keep that lift, keep your glutes squeezing. Dig into the heels, lift your toes. Now take it further. Hips are going to stay high. Just move the arms. Take an inhale as you reach to your fingertips. And then with the exhale, bring your arms down to your sides. Inhale, reach this out long. Exhale, arms to your sides. Inhale, reach this out long. Exhale, arms down to your sides again. Inhale, reach this out long. Now with the exhale, bring the arms down one more time and then roll all the way back down. Once you're down, bring your knees to your chest, bring your hands to your knees, squeeze everything in. And as you're squeezing, go ahead, curl up into this. Lift your head, lift your shoulders, bring your nose close to your knees. And then go across at the ankles, roll forward to a seat. Come further to your hands in all fours. And then from all fours, just take a moment here and move around. Stretch your hands, stretch your fingers, let the shoulders and hips move side to side and just feel this out. And notice where you're loose and where you're tight. Now let's go ahead and take this into the wrist. Now keep your hips stacked over your knees. And then just slide the hands in a little bit closer, maybe about one hand's length closer to the knees than usual. But then step your hands out wide, so wider than your shoulders. So out to the sides about one hand's width, maybe past the edges of your mat. Now with your palms down, rotate your fingertips out to the side and then in the direction of your feet. Go as far in that rotation as you can with both hands. Now set your hands flat, spread the fingers out wide, grip the mat. And then just take this back and forth from here. Shoulders forward, squeeze the elbows in and just lower a little bit. Press back up the straight. And keep moving back and forth. Pull the elbows in as they bend. And then press back up. Now keep your fingertips pressing down the whole time. Try to look forward as you're moving. Now the next time you bring it forward, stay forward like this. Squeeze the elbows in. Keep your chest forward. Keep breathing. And then as you hold this in the upper body, move your legs one at a time. Now extend your right leg up and to the left. Reach to the big toe. Try to stack your hips. And then bring your right knee back down. Keep your shoulders forward. Left leg up and to the right. Reach to the toe. Stack your hips. And then bring the left knee down. Right leg up and to the right again. Reach this long. And then come back into center. Left leg up and to the right side. Try to stack your hips. And then bring that knee back down. One more time. Right leg over to the left. And then bring the knee back down to the floor. Left leg up and to the right one more time. And then bring that knee back down. Now go ahead, straighten your arms, come up onto the fingertips and bring your hands in close within about 2 hands lengths of your knees. And then from here, keep the hands shoulder width but flip them over. Backs of the hands down, palms up, the fingers spread wide. Now just feel this out for a moment here. So press the fingertips down to the floor. Try to straighten your arms as much as you can. Maybe just sway a little bit side to side. You can always bring your hands in closer if you want less pressure. And then just come into center. Let's just take this back and forth. Now keep your hands tense and keep them grounded like this. And then bend the elbows to the side. Sink your chest down low. Press back up the straight. And keep moving down and up like this. Now you can take this at your own pace. You can lean more weight forward if you want to make it more intense. And then the next time you press up, just stay up and keep a little bend in the elbows here to begin. Now look down at your hands. Keep the backs of the hands grounded and just move the fingers. So curl the fingers in toward your palms like you're curling into a fist. And you probably won't get all the way there. But then spread your fingers out wide and press the fingertips down. And just keep on going back and forth like this and try to move your fingers quickly. Now you can bend the elbows deeper, and that's going to make it possible to curl in a little bit more. And if you want to make it a more intense stretch, you can try to straighten your arms. But just feel this out and keep moving your fingers like this with the backs of the hands still grounded the whole time. And the next time you curl your fingers in, just hold that. Maybe try to straighten your arms a little bit further. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just release. Come up onto the fingertips and down to sitting on your heels. Take a moment, shake your hands out. Loosen up your fingers and loosen up your wrists. And then when you're ready, go ahead and bring your legs out from underneath you and come to a seat. You want to take this into the reverse tabletop setup here. Now, not quite taking this into that shape, but feet in front of you about hips width distance apart, hands behind the shoulders, shoulder width. Rotate your fingers back away from you, and then lift your seat up off the floor, but stay low. Now, just stay lifted from here. Press up from the shoulders, so rather than just sinking down, keep your shoulders active. And we're just going to go back and forth, opposite hand to opposite foot. Hold the lift and keep your balance as we move, and just take this slow. So bring your right hand to your left foot and just hold. And then come back to center. Left hand to your right foot, hold here. And then back to center again. Right hand to your left foot. Back to center, left hand to the right foot. Come back to center, right hand to your left foot again. Back to center here, left hand to your right foot. And back to center. Now right hand to your left foot one more time. Stay here. Now keep your left arm straight. Push from the shoulder. Lift your hips up higher. Keep that contact with your hand touching your foot. And then bring it back down. Both feet down, both hands down. Take it the other way. Left hand to your right foot. Stay here. Now keep the right arm straight. Push into the floor from the shoulder. Try to lift the hips higher. Keep the contact with the hand and foot. And then just release that. Come back to center. Set yourself down. You can shake your hands out for a moment. And then once you're ready, cross with the ankles. Roll forward your hands back to all fours. And let's go ahead and take this to a forearm plank. Bring both forearms down. Now you can have the forearms parallel or palms together, elbows stay shoulder width. Step your feet all the way back, feet about hips width distance apart. Bring your body into line. Now push into the floor, keep your spine lifted. And let's take a side plank variation from here. So roll your heels over to the right side. Come up onto the left hand, keep your hips lifted. And maybe stay here. Now if you want to take this further, reach your left arm out long past your head. And if you want to move with this, keep the left foot pressing into the floor. And we're going to bring that left elbow to touch the right knee. So back and forth, take an inhale. Exhale, squeeze in, left elbow to right knee. Inhale, reach this out long. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee again. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee one more time. And then come back to your forearm plank. And we'll take it on the other side. Now roll your heels to the left this time. Come up onto the right hand, keep your hips high. Maybe stay here. If you want to go further, reach your right arm past your head. And if you want to move, keep the right foot pressed into the floor. And then back and forth from the right elbow to your left knee. Take an inhale. Exhale, squeeze in, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee again. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee one more time. Come back to center to your forearm plank. And then go ahead and set your knees down. Come up to all fours. And then from all fours, just go ahead, set this up. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And we're going to go ahead and take this into a modified side plank from here. Now just slide the right hand over to the right about one hand's width. The right side is going to be your base. Step the left foot behind the right and bring the left hand to your left hip. Now keep your right foot kicking down into the floor. And then to take it further, reach the left arm past your head, lift your left foot. And go back and forth. Take an inhale. Exhale, squeeze in, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee again. Now inhale, reach. And then exhale, elbow to knee one more time. Now go ahead, extend your left leg long. Bring the left arm behind your back. Half bind. You're still in this side plank variation. Now bend your left knee, and as best you can, try to point that knee up toward the ceiling. Now just moving your left leg, dip your big toe down to the floor behind you. And then sweep the leg forward and touch the heel to the floor. Left big toe down behind. Bring the leg forward, touch your heel down. Left big toe down behind. And then bring the leg forward, touch the heel down. Now extend your left leg back, bend the knee, and reach back with your left hand, find the left foot. Now if you have that grip, kick into your hand, let this pull your shoulder back, hold on to your balance here as best you can. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just release this, bring this down, and come into all fours. All right, and let's take it on the other side. So again, wrists under the shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And this time, just slide your left hand further left about one hand's width. Now go ahead, step the right foot behind the left, bring the right hand to your right hip, open up to the side. And then go ahead, lift the right foot up off the floor. Reach your right arm past your head. Now take an inhale here. Exhale, squeeze in, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee again. Inhale, reach, and then exhale, elbow to knee one more time. Now extend the right leg and take a half bind with the right arm behind your back. Keep the shoulder pulled back. Now with your right leg lifted, bend the knee, point it toward the ceiling best you can, and then move the right leg back and forth. Big toe down to the floor behind you. Sweep the leg forward, touch the heel down. Right big toe down behind. Bring the leg forward, heel to the floor. Right big toe down behind again. Bring the leg forward, heel to the floor. Right big toe down behind one more time. Bring the leg forward, heel to the floor. Now just extend the right leg back, and then bend the right knee, reach back with the right hand, find the right foot. Once you have that grip, kick into your hand, let this pull your shoulder back, hold your balance here. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, release, bring everything down. Come back to all fours, and just breathe here, move around. Now you can just take a break and breathe, or take another stretch before you move on if you like. Whenever you're ready, tuck your toes, straighten your legs, lift your hips, and find a down dog. Once you move into position, take a look at how you set this up. Hands about shoulder width distance apart. Press your palms flat so you can feel some weight toward the base of your thumbs. Sink your chest low to the floor. As your chest sinks down, reach your hips up as high toward the ceiling as you can. Keep that long upward reach through the hips, pulling through the belly around the low ribs. Use your core to help lengthen out your spine. And if your legs are tight, just bend the knees. You can always stay moving and pedal to side. Let your hips move side to side. When you're ready here, take a deep inhale. And then with the exhale, just bend the knees, look forward, step to the front. Let's take a ragdoll fold. Now, feet about hips width distance apart, deep bend in the knees, let your belly touch your thighs. Let your head hang, let your spine round, let everything go long and loose here, and let the muscles of your neck relax. Now you can hang your hands to the floor, you can reach to opposite elbows, maybe shake this side to side to loosen further. And then when you're ready, just release any grip that you have. Keep the bend in the knees to begin, and then just restack your spine, slowly round this up to standing. Bring your head up last, and then just open up your palms at your sides. When you're ready, with an inhale, reach your arms up high. And then with the exhale, just bring your hands down to heart center. Take a moment here to breathe, set an intention. Let your mind clear, find your focus. Take a deep inhale. And with the exhale, just release your hands. Now with the next inhale, reach your arms up high. And with the exhale, slowly fold this forward. Hinge from the hips, start with a straight spine, put a little bend in your knees. Keep your core engaged, move smoothly, and then just release at the bottom. Now with an inhale, lift up halfway, fingertips to the floor, to the shins, lengthen forward through the crown of your head. And then with the exhale, just bring your hands to the mat and step it back to high plank. Find your shape, wrists into the shoulders, palms press to the floor, press the floor away from you, press your spine up toward the ceiling, and just keep that lift. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, slowly bring your shoulders forward as your elbows bend. Keep your body in line. Elbows pulled into your sides. And lower with control all the way down into your belly. Once you're down, flatten the feet out behind you. Hands under the shoulders, elbows into your sides. And let's take it up and down through low cobra. So with an inhale, just peel up your head, neck, and chest. Exhale, roll this back down. Inhale, peel up again. And then with the exhale, lower. Inhale, peel up one more time and just stay lifted here. Now keep the lift in your upper body, press into your feet. Take some more all the weight out of your hands, elbows at your sides, draw the shoulders back, look forward. And then lift this up even higher. Now take an inhale. With the exhale, roll it back down. Keep your chin on the mat. Lay your arms down at your sides. I want to take this into floor bow. Now I want you to bend into both knees and then reach back with both hands. Find whatever grip you can, the feet, the ankles, maybe the shins. Now if the grip's not going to happen, just keep on reaching. So you're going to keep reaching the arms back and engage your glutes to help lift your knees. So with an inhale, lift your head, neck, and chest, look forward. Now if you don't have that grip, reach with the fingertips, engage your glutes, try to pull your knees up off the floor, and this is your shape. If you have that grip, kick into your hands. Now as the hands kick, or as the legs kick into the hands, pull the shoulders forward, try to lift your knees, bring the weight forward toward your belly. Keep breathing here, look forward, pull your chest forward, crown of the head toward the ceiling. Now as you hold your shape, if you can take it further, it's a little goofy, but you can kick into the right hand, and then bring yourself down onto your right side. You're still in bow with your chest open. And then kick into the left hand, back to your belly, come up the center. Now keep kicking left, bring it over to the left side, stay open here. And then kick into the right hand, back to center, onto your belly, lift your head, lift your knees. Everybody take an inhale. With the exhale, bring the knees down, chin to the mat, arms at your sides. You can windshield wiper your legs side to side if you like. And then bring your feet down to the floor. Now bring your hands back underneath the shoulders, elbows in at your sides, press into your palms. We'll take it to upward facing dog from here. So with an inhale, straighten your arms. Now pull your chest forward, let your hips hang, stay on the tops of your feet. Keep your legs active and work to lift your knees up from the mat. To take it further, kick your feet down, squeeze your glutes, pull the hips forward to deepen the arc. Lift up with the arms, lift with your shoulders, keep your neck long, keep your chest pulling forward. Deepen out. And then with the exhale, pull your belly in, hips up high to down dog. Paddle out. Let your hips move side to side. Now from your down dog, inhale the left leg high behind you. Bend your left knee, hang the left foot right, move into your scorpion dog. Work to stack your hips. With an inhale, straighten the left leg, three-legged dog. And with the exhale, bring it forward, knee to chest, shoulders over wrists. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale forward, knee to chest. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale forward, knee to chest. Inhale the left leg high one more time. And then bring that foot down to the floor. I want you to take the other side. Inhale the right leg high. Now just hold your three-legged dog. Now straighten your right leg, point through the toes. Tense at the thigh, lock the knee, lower the right hip so you feel this in the glutes. Keep your hips squared. Now look forward toward your hands. Just keep the left foot where it is and bend your left knee. Feel the hips move straight up and down. Keep your right leg straight. We'll hop it back and forth. You can go high or keep it low, but press into your left foot and hop this forward. Press into the left foot, hop back, straight right leg. Press into the left foot, hop forward. Press into your left foot and hop back. Now press into your left foot, hop forward one more time, stay forward. Right foot down between your hands, that's your base. Left knee to your chest, curl in. Take hold of the left knee and come all the way up to standing. Now once you're up, take a moment to slow your breathing down. Grip the floor with the right big toe. Go ahead, bring your hands to your hips. And then just keep the left hand where it is. With your right hand, take hold of your left knee. Now stay tall, pull that left knee up higher, bring it in closer. And this could be enough. You can bend the right knee, maybe lean back, maybe bring your gaze up higher. Now if you want to take it further, you can reach that left arm up and back. Further still, with the right hand, you can take hold of the left big toe. Now if you like, you can pull the left knee higher still. Maybe extend that left leg up and forward, but keep your balance and keep breathing here. All right, slowly from here, just bring yourself upright. Look forward, left knee lifted, hands to your hips. And then we're going to come down nice and slow. Your left foot stays lifted. Put a little bend the right knee, hinge from the right hip, bring your knees in line. Keep looking forward, keep your shoulders pulled back, but keep hinging from the hips. Now bring your belly down low, try to touch your thighs. Keep your gaze forward. And then from your fold, bring both hands down, step your left foot back, come into low lunge. Now take it lower, left knee down, left foot flat behind. Sink your hips down, press them forward. Keep your torso pressing into the right thigh, reach your arms back and look forward and open and close this a few times. So with an inhale, reach up and back, gaze up high. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, open this up again. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, open up. Exhale, bring it down one more time. Inhale, reach up and back, look up and hold here. Let your hips sink down toward the front of the mat. Keep reaching, keep breathing. And just feel all that length from the front of the left side from the left knee through to the shoulders. All right, now slowly from here, still reaching. Push into the right foot, stack your hips over your left knee, look forward. Now make your left hand to a fist with the right hand, take hold of your left wrist. Arms are still high, you can bend the elbows, keep your shoulders pulled back and keep your chest open. Now as you hold this, slide your right foot in closer, about 1 foot's length. And then we'll work this from the right foot. Now lift the right heel, sink your hips down and forward, look up toward the ceiling. And then go ahead, set the foot flat and look forward. Back and forth, lift the right heel, sink your hips down and forward, gaze up high. Set the right foot flat and come back up. Again, lift your right heel, sink down and forward, gaze up high. And then set your right foot flat and look forward. Now one more time, lift the right heel, sink down and forward, gaze up high, hold here. Now, if this is a little unstable, you can always set that right heel down if you like, but keep it lifted if you can. Take it further toward a side bend, look down to the right. With the right hand, pull the left arm across your body, keep that left hip pulling forward, keep breathing here. Now take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just release this. Both hands down around the right foot. Now tuck the toes of your left foot, lift your left knee, come up to low lunge. And from here, we're going to take the side plank. Now the left hand is going to be a base. Roll to the outside edge of the left foot, right foot slides back. You can keep the right foot down, you can drop the left knee, or you can stack your legs. Reach your right arm high and keep your hips lifted. It's enough to stay here. Now if you want to take it further, take a half bind. Right arm behind your back, palm face away. Keep the shoulder pulled back. To go further, lift the right leg off the left. Bend the knee, point it toward the ceiling. And just moving the right leg, dip the big toe down to the floor behind you, and then lift the knee. Big toe down behind. Lift the knee, big toe down behind. Lift the knee, big toe down behind. Lift the knee, big toe down behind. Now lift the knee one more time, bring the right hand forward, right foot forward, left foot next to the right, forward fold at the front of the mat. Take an inhale, lift halfway up. And then with the exhale, set your hands, we're going to take it to crow. Now grip the floor, lift your heels, bring the knees to touch your arms. Look forward, lean forward, just go slow. And then lift your feet together, toes to touch, pull the heels in close. Now from here, keep your hips high, keep your head low, keep gripping. But then take it toward the one-legged crow. So shift your weight left, maybe just lift the right knee. Maybe squeeze the right leg left. And maybe extend that right leg up and back. Take it to where you can here. And then when you're ready, take it through your Vinyasa. All right, from your down dog, let's take all this on the other side. With the next inhale, raise the right leg high behind you. Bend your right knee, hang your right foot left, move into the scorpion dog. Work, just twist and stack your hips. With an inhale, straighten that leg through like a dog. With the exhale, bring it forward, knee to chest, shoulders over wrists. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale forward, knee to chest. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale forward, knee to chest. Inhale the right leg high. And then just bring the right foot down to the floor. Take it on the other side. Inhale your left leg high. And hold your three-legged dog. Press in your palms, reach to the left big toe. Tense up the thigh, lock the knee, lower the hip. Feel this in the glutes on your left side. Look toward your hands, bend the right knee, just move your hips straight up and down. Now keep your left leg straight, and let's hop it back and forth, high or low, up to you. Press into the right foot, hop forward. Press into the right foot, hop back. Press into the right foot, hop forward. Press into the right foot, hop back. Now press into the right foot, hop forward. One more time, stay forward. Left foot down between your hands, that's the base, right knee to your chest. Take hold of the right knee and come up all the way. Take a moment, slow your breathing down, hands to your hips. And then when you're ready, left hand to the right knee, bring it up higher, pull it in closer, and this is good enough right here. Now if you can take things further, maybe bend your left knee and start to lean back, maybe lift your gaze. Now you can reach the right arm up and back to take it further. And if you want to change the grip, left hand can come to the right big toe. Now maybe pull the right knee higher, maybe extend that leg up and forward, but hold your balance, just take things to where you can. All right, slowly, just bring yourself upright. Hands to hips, right knee still lifted. And let's take it down nice and slow. Now put a little bend in the left knee. Hinge from the left hip and bring your knees in line. Right foot stays lifted. Keep looking forward, shoulders back, but keep hinging from the hips. Bring your belly down to touch your thighs. Come down as low as you can. And then from here, just bring your hands down. Step the right foot back, come into low lunge. Take it down lower. Right knee down, right foot flat behind. Sink your hips down, press them forward. Push your torso to your left thigh. Reach your arms back and look forward. Now to open and close, with an inhale, reach up and back, gaze up high. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, open this up again. Exhale, come down. Inhale, open up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, open up one more time and hold. Reach up and back, keep looking up, let your hips sink low to the front. Feel all that length on the front of the right side this time. Now when you're ready from here, just press into the left foot, stack your hips over the right knee, look forward, keep reaching high. Make your right hand to a fist, left hand takes hold of the right wrist. You can bend the elbows, but keep your shoulders drawn back and keep your chest open. Now slide your left foot closer to you, about 1 foot's length. And let's go back and forth with that left leg from here. So lift your left heel, and then sink your hips down and forward. Keep your shoulders pulled back, keep your chest open. And then go ahead, set the left heel down and come back up. Everything stacked over the right knee. Lift your left heel, sink down and forward, gaze up high. And then set the left foot flat and bring your torso back to vertical. Lift your left heel, sink the hips down and forward, look up. And then come back up with a flat left foot. One more time, lift your left heel, sink down and forward, hold here, keep your chest open. You can drop that left heel if you need to, but if you're stable enough, take it toward the side bend, look down to the left. With your left hand, pull the right arm left and feel that additional stretch all through the right side. Keep that hip pulling forward and keep breathing here. Now take an inhale. And then with the exhale, release both hands down around your left foot. Tuck the toes of the right foot, lift the right knee, low lunge. And then from here to your side plank, right hand's your base. Roll to the outside edge of the right foot, slide the left foot back, keep your hips lifted. 1 foot down, 1 knee down, or stack your legs. Left arm high, keep your hips high. This is good enough. If you want to take it further, take a half bind. Left arm behind your back, palm facing away. Lift the left leg off the right. Bend the knee, point it toward the ceiling. And just move your left leg. Dip the big toe down behind you. Lift the knee, big toe down behind. 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 Now lift up one more time. Bring your left hand forward, left foot forward. Right foot comes forward next to left. From here, take an inhale, lift up halfway. And then with the exhale, set the hands, take it back to crow. Dig your fingertips down, heels up, knees to touch your arms. Look forward, lean forward, go slow. Lift your feet together, toes to touch, pull the heels in close. And then to take it toward the one-legged crow, keep your head low, keep your hips up. Now lean your weight over to the right. See about lifting your left knee. Maybe squeeze the left leg right. And maybe extend your left leg up and back. Take it to where you can here. When you're ready, move to another Vinyasa. Once you find your down dog, paddle out. From your down dog, inhale the right leg high behind you. And with the exhale, bring it forward, take it to half pigeon. Right knee behind the right wrist, right ankle somewhere behind the left. Now go ahead, bring your left knee down, left foot flat behind. Pull the left hip forward, keep it in line with the right so your hips are squared. And sink your weight straight down. Look for some of that stretch, outer right hip toward the glutes. Now you can stay upright like this, and this is enough. Maybe go deeper toward a back bend. And if you want to melt down, you can take it down to the elbows. You can come down all the way. Just take it to the position that suits you best right now. All right, now if your hands are forward, walk them in close. And then lower yourself to the right hip and swing your left leg forward. And take this into another pose. So we're going to set this up for Vinyasa. Left leg extended, right knee bent, sole the right foot to your left inner thigh as high up as you're comfortable with. Now turn toward your left leg. This is going to be a forward fold. So reach your arms up high. Now if your hamstrings are tight, go ahead, bend the left knee. But I want you to hinge from the hips, come down slow, touch your belly to your left thigh, hands on either side of your left leg. Now if you need to bend that knee deeper, go ahead, but find that contact so your torso is actually pressing into the thigh. And then with your right hand, take hold of the outside edge of the left foot. Now pull yourself down further, tense up your core, press your low back forward to help tilt the pelvis. Bend the left knee as much as you need to. Try to feel that stretch on the back of the left thigh. If you're going to press that left heel forward, don't lose the contact. Your belly's still in contact with the thigh from here. Now, if you want to take it deeper, you can take a little bit of a twist. Pull the right shoulder down and lift the left. But just take things to where you can and breathe with this here. Take an inhale. Now with the exhale, just release, sit this upright. Keep the legs as they are. And we're going to take this as a side bend. So go ahead, turn, open your chest toward your right knee. And then bend the left knee as much as you need to, but bring the left forearm down inside the left leg with your left elbow on the floor. So you might be a deep bend in that left knee. Once it's down, reach the right arm out wide, take an inhale. And then with the exhale, sweep the right arm across and reach toward your left big toe. If you touch it, that's great. If you don't worry about it. You're still reaching. Now keep the right shoulder above the left. Look up toward the ceiling. If you're going to straighten that left leg, keep the left elbow down. But if you want to take this deeper, press your left arm into your left leg. Pull the right shoulder back and rotate your chest open toward the ceiling as you're stretching that right side long. Keep breathing here. Take an inhale. And now with the exhale, just go ahead and bring yourself upright. Now hands behind you, cross at the ankles. When you're ready, just come forward to the hands and step back to down dog. And we'll take this on the other side. When you're ready with an inhale, raise your left leg high. And with the exhale, bring it forward. Left knee behind your left wrist, ankle somewhere behind the right. Go ahead, bring your right knee down, flatten the right foot behind you. Pull your right hip forward, keep it in line with the left. And just sink your weight straight down. Look for at least some of that stretch in the outer left hip or toward the glutes. Now again, you can stay upright like this. You can go deeper toward the back bend. You can melt it down as far as you like. Just take it to where you need to here. And then if your hands are forward here, walk them in close. Lower to the left hip this time, swing your right leg forward. So back into Vinyasa, right leg extended, left knee bent, sole the left foot to the inner right thigh, just arrange it as high as you're comfortable. Turn toward the right leg, and then reach your arms up high. Now bend the right knee if you need to, but hinge from the hips, bring your belly down to touch your thigh, hands on either side of that leg. Now press your low back forward, tense up your core. With your left hand, take hold of the outside edge of the right foot. Draw yourself further down. So you're using your core to tilt your pelvis forward, and then if you're going to press that right heel forward, only take it so far as your belly still touches your thigh. If you want to work this further, work the twist, pull the left shoulder down and lift the right. And just breathe here. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just release this and bring yourself upright. Now keep the legs as they are. Let's take the side bend. So turn, open your chest toward the left knee this time. And then bend the right knee as much as you need to. Get the right forearm onto the floor inside the right leg, elbow all the way down. Now go ahead and reach your left arm out wide. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, sweep the left arm across. Reach toward the right big toe. Maybe touch it, maybe not. Now keep your left shoulder above the right. Look toward the ceiling. Keep reaching with that left arm. If you're going to extend that right leg straight, be sure your right elbow stays down. To go deeper, press your right arm into the right leg. Pull the left shoulder back. And again, rotate your chest toward the ceiling as you're stretching long all through that left side. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just sit this upright. Hands behind you. Go ahead, bend into both knees. And then bring yourself down onto your back. Once you're down, pull your knees into your chest. Squeeze everything down. And then go ahead and release your feet to the floor. We'll just take one long round of back bending here. I'm going to start the cueing with bridge and then lead it to wheel. You can stay in bridge. You don't have to go any further. If you want to take wheel from the beginning, feel free. But to set this up, feet, knees, hips with distance. Bring your heels in close. You start with your low back basically flat. Arms at your sides, palms down. Just look up. When you're ready with an inhale, press your feet. Lift your hips. Squeeze your glutes and hold that lift. Keep the glutes engaged and keep your hips pressing toward the ceiling. Now, if you want to take it deeper, you can bring your hands under your hips, maybe interlace the fingers. You can pull the palms toward each other. You can work your shoulders further behind your back to open up your chest even more. If you got the reach, you can hold the ankles and maybe lift even higher. Now, if you're going to take it from bridge to wheel, the hips stay lifted. Just release your hands. Hands around your head. When you're ready, press into your palms. You can lift to the top of your head first. And then whenever you're ready, go ahead, straighten your arms, press your hips toward the ceiling. Open your chest toward the back of the mat. Keep your glutes squeezing. And for either pose, if you're feeling too much in the low back, go ahead, lift your heels. Now hold that tension in the glutes, and especially across the shoulder blades to help open up your chest. And just keep breathing smoothly here. Take an inhale. With the exhale, bring everything back down to the floor. Once you're down, draw your knees in close, squeeze in. And we'll take a supine twist variation. Just bring your left foot to the floor, and then cross your right leg tightly over the left. Once again, like you're coming into an eagle bind. Keep the legs squeezing. Bring the arms out wide, right and left. Now, when you're ready, tuck your left hip underneath you. Bring the knees down to the left side. Use the left leg to weight the right leg down. And find that stretch in the outer right hip toward your low back. If you need more, you can use the left hand and press the knees further down till you feel the twist. Just bring your gaze to the right and keep your shoulders grounded. Take an inhale. Now with the exhale, just release this. Bring everything back to center. Uncross your legs and let's take it the other way. Right foot down, left leg crosses tightly over the right. When you're ready, tuck the right hip underneath you. Bring your knees down to the right side. Look over to the left. Let the right leg weight your left leg down. And find the stretch in the outer left hip toward the low back on this side. If you need more, you can use the right hand to press the knees down further. But just breathe into this here. Take a deep inhale. And then with the exhale, just release this. Come back into center, uncross your legs, and bring the knees to your chest side by side. When you're ready, reach between the knees. Let's take it to happy baby. Take hold of the outside edges of your feet. Stack your ankles above your knees and pull down on both sides. Draw the knees toward the floor. Outside your ribs, press your feet back up into your hands at the same time. Just keep the tension working both up and down. Flatten your spine, sink your tailbone down toward the floor. And then if you want to take this further, you can rock a little bit side to side. Further still, you can extend your legs out against your grip. And then finally, when you're ready, take a deep inhale here. Draw it down as much as you can. And with your exhale, just release. Extend your legs out fully. Lay your arms at your sides. Open up your palms toward the ceiling. And just let your eyes close here. Let your body sink down into the mat. And then just start to move bit by bit, fingers and toes, arms and legs. Take a deep inhale here. Reach your arms out long past your head. And then draw everything in. Bring the elbows toward your chest. Pull your knees up as well. And just find your way up to a comfortable seat. Ground yourself into the mat here. Stack your spine. Bring your hands up to heart center. And then take a deep inhale. Hold on to at the top. And just let everything go. And thank you for joining class. Namaste.